Hello everyone, this is Peter and I'm your instructor for the course Agile Project Management. And this is module 1 and today we are going to cover the evolution of Agile, and under evolution of Agile we are going to cover the Agile Manifesto, and we will see that what all values and principles that are included in the Agile Manifesto. And the learning of today's session is that we will see in the history we understood the evolution of the Agile, how various thinkers have come up with the various methodology like DSDM, like FDD, like TDD, and all those things which was introduced by these thinkers were now clubbed in a Agile Manifesto, and they have combined all the practices and the values and the principles into one thing, that is Agile Manifesto. So what is Agile Manifesto and what is written in the Agile Manifesto, that we are going to learn today. So once we are done with today's session, we will have understanding of principles and value. And believe me, if you stuck anywhere in any of the problems that is related to Agile, you need to go back to these values and principles. So once you check what are the values, once you check what are the principles that are, then any problem, any issue can be related to these principles and values, and it are very helpful at the end of the day. So we will study today. We will not go in a very detail to read this manifesto. We just go through it so that we should have basic understanding of what is written in the Agile Manifesto. In the subsequent lesson, we are going to take one value, one principle, and we are going to get into the detail of it. What is meant to be Agile by Agile principle. So this is one definition which I have taken from one of the posts, because they did not as such definition of Agile Manifesto, but she have very good, perfectly put it into the word that Agile Manifesto is a proclamation that articulates 4 key values and 12 principles that its authors believe software developers should use to guide their work. That is the ultimate definition of what Agile Manifesto, and that is what we can say, what we are going to learn today, that what these thinkers who have written the Agile Manifesto think that what software developers should use, or should what they are going to be used, so that that can guide them to work in an Agile uh, manifesto. So I just naming all the Agile thinkers which were involved during that period of time, and there were 17 thinkers. They come up for a conference in 2001, and this conference was being arranged by Bob Martin. And these thinkers were Kent Beck, Mike Biddle, Aravan, Alistair Coburn, Bart Cunningham, Martin Fowler, James Crenning, Zim Highsmith, Andrew Hunt, Ron Jeffries, John Kern, Plain Black, Bon Martin, Stephen Mallor, Jeff Sutherland, Ken Shaver, and Dave Thomas. So these 17 people gathered together in Utah in 2001 February, and they were discussing that what need to be done, because the traditional model are failing, and there is this need of the hours, that there is something that is required, so that Agile, so that software development can be proven right in some way or the other. So these were the discussion that was happening between these thinkers, and these thinkers come up with the Agile manifestos and the value. So in the another slide, I am just covering. This is just the faces of the person, because I always believe that when you see the faces, you can relate with the person. So if you see, I can read. This very. I've taken this picture from one of the Agile posts, and though it is not very clear, but still we can read that what all person is. The first person is the Kent Beck, then Mike Biddle, Aravan, Alistair Coburn, Bart Cunningham, then Martin Fowler, James Crenning, Zim Highsmith, Andrew Hunt. Then this is Ron, this is John, and Matt McFrick, Rob Martin. He's the one, Bob Martin. He's the one who arranged this conference at the last. This guy, and then Stephen Mallor, Jeff Sutherland, Ken Shiver, and Dave Thomas. So these are the faces of the people, you can say, because of which we are today in Agile industry, working on the principles and values. So it is good to see all these people. And if you want to really gain knowledge that what Agile says, please go back and read the book that is being written by these great thinkers. My favorite is the Martin Fowler. He is the one who have written so many books. And if you are more inclined toward technical knowledge of how to practice Agile, then go to the Martin Fowler. If you want to read the functional aspect of the Agile, you should go for Dev Sutherland and Ken Shiver. Lester Coburn is the one who have written the Crystal method. Then Highsmith have written adaptive system development, and same with the Ken Pack. He is the system engineering extreme programming expert because he is the one who have come up with the extreme programming. So you can go and read these thinkers books, and you will surely going to get a great knowledge about the Agile and other engineering practices that are really required in any.